Hello and welcome to this week's Allied Health Research Peer Support. So we've got 1, 2, 3 social workers on, and apologies from a fourth social worker, Anne-Marie Taney, who is in something else. She's going to something else this afternoon, but she might be dropping in to join us. So Tara, you're the new kid on the block here. So what we do is we just all discuss our research and support each other. And I've actually got some questions today that I've been dying to put to Doug. So
No pressure.
did you see them on LinkedIn,
Yes, I
Doug?
did. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So Tara, tell us about you and your research. What are you doing?
Um, okay, so just as a bit of background, I've been a social worker for a long time, probably about near 28 years or something, showing my age. Started a PhD at Monash in Melbourne in 2023. Part-time, my topic is neoliberalism and family violence.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
looking at how the conditions of neoliberalism contribute to domestic abuse or family violence and using a Marxist framework to analyse that. So just
Very nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah, it's none of it's set in stone, it's all evolving. I mean, Marxism
Yeah.
itself is not, it's a critical theory, but it's not one that is unchanging, obviously, particularly when you look at Marxist feminism, which is sort of framing my project as well. And I've got confirmation on next Friday and
Oh,
then
good.
start the research. So, yeah, but I'm more interested to hear about what you're both doing, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm really boring, but Doug, you can go, you now go and tell Tara about your
Okay.
research.
Mine's actually in sociology. I am a qualified
Um,
social worker.
yeah,
I'm not accredited. I was a member of the association till I think Monday. I cancelled that because it's just too expensive on a part-time
yes.
scholarship, and I cannot get accredited in time to well, I've got funds. So I
Okay.
just cancelled. I'll try again when I'm employed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
But I'm in South Australia where we're introducing a social work registration for all people who are working under the stream of social worker. So you have to be a registered social worker and an accredited social worker. Um, so that's two lots of payments you've got to come up with.
Mm.
But my research is looking at climate adaptation and mitigation through the lens of environmental sociology. So I was going to look at class and climate change
Yeah,
through a Marxist and social capital sort of lens,
sure.
but that got changed when my primary supervisor left and got replaced by someone else, and then it all changed again.
Yeah, yeah. So you're in the Department of Sociology in South
Yeah,
Australia?
society at CDU, Charles Darwin.
CU. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
sure, sure. I
so
lived in
I'm
Darwin
based
for
in
5
Adelaide
years.
though, so it's all
Yeah.
external and yeah,
Oh, good. And
yeah,
your topic is obviously extremely important these in the current environment,
yeah.
as it has been for a number of years now. Social workers addressing climate changes. So probably a bit neglected. I don't really know,
Mm,
to be honest, but it sounds like it is. I don't
it
know.
is, yeah. So I haven't really looked at social work and climate change much, but I do have an inkling of what's happening out there, and I can comment to Megan's questions. I hope that she put on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Yeah. Yeah. So I will get to those questions. So Tara, I'm also doing my PhD through Charles Darwin University,
Yeah.
and I'm an accredited mental health social worker of 30 plus years, which makes me 21 quite clearly.
Of course.
And my area of study is psychoeducation and bibliotherapy of Brene Brown.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at how my participants used her stuff. Did they realize it was psychoeducation, for example? And I'm almost finished. I should have handed in a week and a half ago, but I have taken a little bit longer because I am 12 months ahead. So I'm almost done. I just
How
have
do
to,
you get ahead?
sorry.
How do you get ahead with a PhD?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just really task oriented, and I wasn't doing anything else. I obviously have no children at home anymore, and I've always lived rural and remote. So I started my PhD while I lived on Norfolk Island in the middle of fucking nowhere. And, yeah. And now I live, Tara, I heard you say you used to live in Darwin. I live in Nhulunbuy in East
Yeah,
Land.
oh my gosh, that is so remote.
Yeah.
That's how do you find it?
It's okay, but I am actually returning to work 2 days a week on Monday because I'm not having contact with anybody except my dog and my husband. I'm just in my office all
Yeah,
day. Yeah,
yeah,
and I'm going slightly crazy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've decided to take a research job with MeWatch. You probably know from when
Right.
you were in Darwin, you know, MeWatch is a very large health organisation. So I'll be
Yes.
coordinating their research projects.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah. The rules of my scholarship, and Doug, we discussed this last week, and you
yeah.
said something that made me go and look, and thank God, because I had it wrong. My rules of the scholarship are I can only work 15 hours a week. So I've told them now that I can only work 2 days. That's it. Yeah. And then after I hand the PhD in, I'll pick up maybe 4 days.
Oh,
Mm.
that sounds
Yeah.
great. Yeah, how
And
exciting.
supervision as well.
Yeah, and go back to my supervisions. Yes. So, Tara, I have been doing for many years, I supervise psychs and social workers all across Australia. I work totally remotely and always have done.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure,
sorry,
sure.
totally digitally. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's really yeah, impressive.
It's a hard slog,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Yeah.
And Doug and I met online through another Tara, through Tara Brabazon, whom I've just been in love with Tara Brabazon, and she was my principal supervisor for a while.
And mine.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh,
beg your pardon, Doug. I forgot
Yes, yes,
that. I'm so sorry. Yes.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'll forgive
Um,
you. Others wouldn't.
Yeah, so we both really liked Tara and we have continued to follow her. But she went to a different university and neither of us were really in a position to transfer universities.
hmm.
So that was sad, but we both have had a little bit to do with complete thesis support as well. And I am I have the full paid membership. So when Azelle said, "Oh, there's somebody that you might want to connect with," I went, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I'm so glad. It's good. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
yeah.
a premium member of Azel's group.
yep,
Um, but I would recommend Tara Brothers on YouTube, her channel.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's got hundreds of videos on higher education, PhDs, and
yeah. She's
stuff.
terrific.
Great.
You'll get lost. There's heaps of
Oh
stuff
yeah,
there.
yes,
Excellent. Yeah, yeah.
She releases them every Thursday morning.
yeah.
So yeah, there'll be a new one out there today.
Yeah, I think she's already posted today because I did see something pop up on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Tara, you're going to
I
confirmation.
just have to blow my nose. Excuse me.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. You're going to confirmation of candidature very soon. Was it next week? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Friday. You've obviously done all of this, but I present my research project to a panel, and they give you feedback, and so I'll see how I go
And is that going to be online or are you doing it face to face?
face to face.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
pity we
So
can't tune in.
Yeah. We'd be a support network.
that'd be nice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you.
And we've
Um,
we've all done that for each other because we've each done it digitally.
yes, I see.
Yeah. Anne Marie, the other regular, she lives in Croydon. No, she doesn't live in Croydon. She
That's
lives
with Normanton.
Normanton, thank you. In the Gulf of Carpentaria,
Ah, okay.
Queensland. Yeah. So we're all in different places. And
Sure,
she's
sure.
studying through UQ, I think. Is it Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've been each other's cheer team.
Yeah.
And I've read some of Doug's stuff as you know, he's written it. So we all support each other.
Yeah, definitely. Where are you up to, Doug, with your
Um,
thesis?
I've passed my confirmation in April, so
Excellent.
I'm working on the literature review sort of as we speak. But I had COVID the last couple of weeks, so I've taken a bit of time off, and
Mhm.
now I'm sort of going through Claire Moran, her training for a self-paced thematic analysis masterclass.
Oh, that sounds good. That's what I'll be doing as well, a thematic analysis.
Yeah.
So
So
what
yeah.
what is it? A masterclass.
Oh, you've got to get on to Claire's. And I usually have her book right here beside me, but it's behind the
Oh,
computer.
and if you had signed up before the 7th of this month, I think you could have got it for free.
Oh, damn.
What
But
the book? The
you can
book?
always ask her.
I'll
Say,
come up again.
I just found out through Doug and Megan, and can I please have the book for free? And um, the
I just
self-paced one is online, so
Mm-hmm.
you've got it till December 26th, I
Okay,
think,
sure.
access,
Yeah,
and it's 554.28 to purchase through
yeah.
Eventbrite.
Mm-hmm.
Um, otherwise, she has September 15 and 16 um, online,
Mm-hmm.
the online streaming online,
Yeah,
um, which is, I guess, more hands on.
sure.
But if you miss things, you miss things, and you can't get back to it.
Yeah,
Might
self-paced.
not be. I don't know. She might have the recording that you could get it access to.
Yeah, sure. So what's the facilitator's name? Me,
Claire
what? Claire, sorry.
with an
yes,
I and an
Yeah,
E,
CAIRE. Yeah,
okay.
and
And
Moran, Moran.
correct.
okay, sure. Great. Thank you.
Yep, she's on LinkedIn and clairemoran.com.
.com. All right. I'll look her up and look at the what the thematic analysis course is
Yeah.
about.
Yep. And absolutely do name drop our names to her.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Megan and Doug, yeah.
Megan and
Yeah,
Doug.
Maggie caught up with her last week.
I did. Yes, I had lunch with her. We just didn't stop talking. Yeah,
That's
it was nice. I was in Brisbane last week, and Claire is Brisbane based. But she's one of the very few online trainers that I've met that can hold an audience for 2 days.
nice.
So I did her thematic analysis masterclass online, and it was just amazing, like face to face online with a whole
Mhm.
of other people.
Sure.
And her presentation skills were fantastic. She
Yeah.
uses very practical exercises to help people understand the different families within thematic analysis.
Hmm.
She's really practical. I loved her stuff.
So, would you recommend that in addition to just doing research around thematic analysis, like
Yeah,
researching, having the textbooks and following through those and applying that to our research, is that enough, or do you recommend doing this as well?
I'd recommend her as well.
Yeah.
She also has a self-paced, um, just a introduction to qualitative research matters, which is a 12-hour course,
Yeah.
which just covers like the basics of qualitative research and mentions a bit of thematic analysis,
Sure.
just to whet your appetite.
Yeah, sounds good. I will definitely look into that. I mean, I'm nowhere near, I haven't even collected any data yet, so I've got a long to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're preparing for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And also, as you're designing what you're going to put to ethics, once your confirmation is done and you're designing your whole research project for ethics, knowing the classes of thematic analysis is actually really helpful. And I wish that I had done the masterclass before I submitted to ethics.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know because, I will do an ethics application fairly soon.
Yes, yeah. So I had no idea what code book was. I knew what thematic analysis was, and I thought there was just one type of thematic analysis.
Same, yeah.
It wasn't until I was introduced to Claire that I just learned all of this other stuff. And I'm now doing code book analysis to my research question.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing the second one or the first one?
Sorry?
You're doing the first one or the second one? One's more quant.
Yeah, I'm not doing qualitative, that's for sure.
No.
Sorry, quantitative. I'm not doing
No, so you're doing the big M? No, small M, medium M, as you would call it.
Yes, yeah, correct. So I've ended up following something very similar to what,
medium Q, of course. Yeah.
to what Brene Brown did. I didn't actually understand the differences until spending 2 days with Claire. I went, wow. Yeah.
Sure.
So
Okay.
it's worth it, but it's an investment. And are you working or are you on scholarship? How are you?
No, I mean, when I applied to do the PhD, my supervisor said to me, "You won't get a scholarship, pretty much." So I didn't bother applying. I'm part-time. I work at a hospital part-time to get by.
Yeah.
And I work weekends, so I get penalty rates, so it's doable at the moment. So yeah, that's how I fund the whole thing. But it's a scholarship would be handy. I thought about applying for a part-time one, have
You
given it a
should.
go. Yeah.
After you get ethics and confirmation done,
Yeah.
put one in before the next. I think they close soon. The round.
Like September or something.
Yeah, so you better. I think end of August they close.
Sure.
So you better put one in part-time. I guess there's different sorts that are available. There might be one that's more for women only.
Oh, yeah,
in some fields as well.
Yeah, there are some that come out that are women-only scholarships, but I haven't seen anything that sort of fits my situation in a way. But
it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, so I just thought of the normal Commonwealth scholarship or whatever. But sometimes I think I wouldn't get one because of my topic as well, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, I would think that it is so topical, given that we're over a woman a week that is being murdered.
From that perspective, yes.
Yeah.
You can put that in your application, or if you could have some background evidence.
Yep.
Or some additional information that you could give to the scholarship board, perhaps.
Mine's a bit philosophical. When you start talking about Marxism, it just becomes a bit, I kind of wonder about how applicable it is in the real world. Though part of it is looking at community-led approaches to the problem, and that whole community development approach, which got left behind in the 90s, I think. So yeah, that is part of it. So in a way, that has practical application.
Absolutely, yeah. Tara, one of my theorists is a Marxist. So I'm using Antonio Gramsci. I've got 3 theorists, and Antonio Gramsci is one of my major ones.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's as Marxist as they come.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he the guy that spent several years in prison
Correct.
Yeah.
written notebooks?
Yeah, the prison notebooks. Yeah.
Oh, how
Yeah.
wonderful that you've delved into that and are using his work as a framework or
I'm in love with him. If he was right
yeah.
now, I would marry him.
Yes, I'm in love
Yep.
with David Harvey, who's a Marxist scholar and he's probably about 95 now, so I don't know how long he's got left, but and also Yanis Varoufakis, who is a Greek economist.
Yes.
Love his work. And of course Karl Marx and various Marxist feminists, Sylvia Federici. Anyway.
Yeah. So there is real world impact to be found in all of their frameworks. So the difference between Karl Marx's frameworks and Gramsci's is that Karl really focused on economics and Gramsci focused on social issues.
Yes.
And cultural issues, cultural hegemony. Yeah. But either of them, they absolutely have real world impact for today. You just have to find it. It's about thinking it through and knowing who's on the scholarship board too. Now, well, that's how I met Tara, actually, Tara Brabazon, because she was on the scholarship board. And until then, I didn't know her, but she loved my topic and, it just went from there.
Sure. So, yeah, I don't know what hope I've got, but I think you're right, Doug, if I can sort of foreground it with some evidence for the scholarship board and, I don't know, build a case.
Yeah.
Makes me think, this is very topical, as you said, from the domestic violence point of view. It's very topical. I don't know what. I mean, really, when I'm talking about neoliberalism, I just mean, well, apart from, I just mean that we need structural analyses of the problem rather than individualising it.
Yeah.
Like men's behaviour change programs are all about the individual male fixing one man at a time, and we empower, women, victim survivors, but that is still very much an individualised casework approach.
Yeah.
Not saying we don't want that anymore or something, but just we're lacking the structural analyses.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm jealous. That's such a great topic.
I hope so. I'm doing the best I can. It's a lot to wade through literature-wise.
It is.
And, I mean, for some, for all of us, I guess. I mean, that's a PhD, but it's just, it's the time factor as well, trying to squeeze everything into a week with reading, and I get so tired. I don't know about you, but my age, I just get, showing my age, I just get really tired at night, and I can't sort of read as much as I'd like to. Anyway, practical issues.
Way recently, I went to the optometrist and I'd forgotten what a difference having a pair of glasses, the correct lenses, makes to reading. Because when he was showing me the change, I went, oh my God, I can read again. So now I'm waiting for the lens to arrive. Like, come on, hurry up.
Actually, I'm really inspired to see, meet both of you as mature age. I use that term very lightly, but, as mature age PhD students. Like,
I'm actually a master's now because mine got downgraded.
What got down? Your glasses?
My PhD got downgraded to a master's, mainly because I'm not doing interviews anymore.
Oh.
So that sort of took out half the a lot of the guts out of the research.
So you're doing a master's?
Yeah, master's research, which is annoying, but I've lined up for a PhD in 2027 if I finish in time.
Excellent.
At Flinders Uni, so just down the road, 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Because a lot of my cohort, peers in this PhD at Monash are a lot younger than me. Well, I'm not saying it matters that much, but it's just nice to talk to other people similar. Being social work a long time and whatever.
I was worried about that when I first came into a PhD program. I'm 60 plus, so I thought that I would be really old. I was so grateful that I was in the younger set because, like Doug and Doug is one of the babies.
I'm 51.
Oh, I'm 54.
Doug and I were in a group with 70-year-old women and men,
Really?
PhDs.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
so
But that's,
inspiring.
oh, I know. And they're so clever. Like I'd listen to them talk and
Yes.
go, oh my gosh, I don't belong in this room.
No, yes, it's like that, isn't it? You think, oh my God, I'm just such a dum dum, and here's these nice intellectual, intellectual, aspiring people who are switched on and
Yeah.
really going for it, and here
And
I am, sort of
practicing all the
bludging
time.
my way through.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, as Brene Brown says, do not compare. Connect with
No,
people rather than compare. Because when you
Yeah,
compare, you destroy your self-esteem.
that is so true. That is a big problem. The whole society, is this comparison thing, this measurement thing
Yeah, yep.
that yeah.
And that's what a PhD is too, though, that like that you get measured. So I remember when I was preparing for my COC, I was terrified because it's a measurement. Like you're getting judged on whether your ideas are worthy enough.
Yeah.
mm,
You just have to trust your supervisors that they don't want us to fail. They don't want you to go to COC and get slapped down by the panel. They want you to succeed because it's also good for them. So
Mhm.
I've learned that I've had to trust other people.
Yeah, sure. And just off track a little bit, but question for both of you. Are you doing
yep,
a thesis by publication or traditional?
traditional.
I'm
Yeah.
traditional as well. Yeah. I started with the idea of doing publication, but then I had a change of supervisors. I lost my 3 supervisors very, very quickly,
Mm.
and that changed to doing traditional. Then I
Mm.
lost those 2 supervisors, and my current 2 supervisors are very traditional. So I've got no
Oh,
hope of changing. I would love, if I did this all over again, I would do how do I say it,
This is
Doug?
Jesus.
An exegesis.
exegesis. Yeah.
Yeah, I would do some sort of an exhibition and exegesis, and it would probably be a book that I would write.
Sure.
And I'm just going to shut my door because I think my husband's just coming home. Just one moment.
Sure.
Get out of here.
There we go.
Sorry.
Sorry. I had the door open so the dog could come in and out, but I hear noises out there. Maybe somebody's breaking in, who knows?
Oh, no.
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's NAIDOC week, so everybody's very happy.
Mm.
Yeah, they're all celebrating. Yeah,
Good.
but Tara, you're amongst other people, much older people who are, wow, the stuff that they're churning out. It's okay. You're all right. You are not too old. But going back to
Yeah.
situation as well, do you get at your university a set amount to help with your research? Like I get $4,000
Per, or is that it? Just across the whole
for the years. Yeah, it's in
for the
case I
years?
need to buy something or I want to pay for conference fees. But I paid for Claire's masterclass out of my $4,000.
Oh, I see.
And I
I don't
reimburse you.
even know.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I get when I was on a full time, because I've just gone part time. But when I was full time, I was getting 800 a semester, which would roll over. So I've claimed back 554 yesterday. So I'm just waiting for that to come back to me. So
Yeah.
look into that because that way if you
Mm,
do have the money, at least it'll come back to you
come
and
back. Yeah. So I
yeah,
know
so you're
that.
not out of pocket for
Yeah,
long.
exactly. They I've presented at a couple of conferences and I could have got like the airfare refunded, like 500 or something, but
Mm,
I chose not to go down that path and leave the money for later on. But
yeah,
I didn't know I could claim courses. Maybe
yeah,
I can. Yeah.
yeah. If
Yeah, well,
it's research related,
yeah.
Hmm,
and you can
okay.
make a good argument that its grounding is theoretical, it's foundational work. that
Yeah.
you need to get your head around, and
Mm.
it's only offered by one or two people around the place. So Claire's one. I don't know if
Mm.
anyone else is doing it in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there are some others, but Claire just makes it so
Oh,
interesting. So this is her book that goes with the masterclass,
yes.
and it just lives on my desk, so I'm always referring to it.
Mm.
I also claim this as CPD for AASW, so I got 2 full days because
Yeah.
it's directly related to my mental health work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That book is $50 plus postage, but if you get it quick, you might be able to get it for free if you talk to Claire, drop our names, and just say
yes,
you just found out, then
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
wait, beg,
Yeah,
beg,
for
grumble,
sure.
grumble, wait,
yeah.
wait, such, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'll
Yeah.
look into that. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
And I have invited Claire to come and talk to us all at one of these weekly peer supervision sessions, which she
Right.
has agreed to. But for her, it's working out when she can fit it in. Yeah. So she hasn't actually given me a date yet. I've also invited Cardine Aharon, who is a social worker from Sydney, and she does emotional freedom technique, so tapping.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that that would be handy for our group in terms of reducing anxiety around research related things. Everybody's going to have different things of anxiety,
Mm.
but I've invited her to come, and I'll actually pay her to do that because she's fee for service. So I will pay her.
Mm.
She's one of my supervisees, so I'm not about to take anything from her for free when she pays me for supervisions. So
mm.
it'll be reciprocated. And then there was somebody else that I had invited too.
Is that?
Azelle, yes, thank you. I did, thank you. God, you obviously have not drunk sufficient champagne throughout your
No,
life.
I don't drink much anymore. So
Yeah,
just coffee, tea, and water.
yeah, well, yeah,
So I'm off. I'm not off the wagon. I'm on the wagon.
yeah,
Whatever it is. Yeah,
on the wagon, yeah.
yeah.
Paul came back from Brisbane extremely unwell.
Oh,
He did 2 COVID tests and they were negative.
mm.
But I have been saying to him, get out of my bed, go and sleep in the other room, and he won't. Like, I like to sleep with you, you know. I don't want your germs, mate. I'm saying that I have to, every night, I have to drink vodka and fresh lime to kill any germs that might enter my system. Sounds like a very good excuse to
Sounds
me.
good to me.
Yes. And he doesn't drink at all, but he's happy to make them for me. So, Doug,
Yes.
have you
Be
seen the
kind.
most, hey?
Be kind with your
Well,
questions.
yeah, of course I'm going to be kind, and you might not know the answers, but have you seen the 3 recent reports within the last 2 weeks that have come down about climate change and climate collapse across the world?
No.
Okay, so there
But have
was,
you heard about the algae bloom that's gone up along the South Australian coast that's killing all the fish
Yes.
and everything underneath the water and a
yeah,
couple of dolphins and
yeah,
yeah, so that's reached up to Adelaide now.
yeah. Well, this is all very concerning to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At many levels. Like, how is this going to change society, as was part of that LinkedIn discussion?
Mm.
But also, I'm seriously considering selling my house in far north Queensland because they're saying that by 2050 it will
Yep.
be too hot.
Yep.
Mm.
So why am I hanging on to a house that I don't live in? When I could sell it now and invest elsewhere. Now, you know, Doug, that I've been trying to invest in Tassie, but with
Mm.
climate change, what's going to happen to the air currents and the size of the waves? Like, to get to Tasmania, you have to either fly,
You'll
which,
be flying, I think. I don't think you'll like to go to the boat.
well, the Bass Strait now can be really rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, really rough. So that's only going to increase. But even with flying, it's adding more gases and it's
Yeah.
warming the air currents. Oh, are you there, Doug? Yep, you just
Yeah.
froze for a
Oh,
minute.
sorry. I
Yeah,
was
no.
just like,
So what's going to happen? Have
mhm.
you got any recent innovations blooming around air transportation, for example? What's the
I don't
mitigation?
think there are. I think there's only the so-called carbon offsets, which there's no guarantee it's actually going towards anything. And
Yeah.
I think there was a move to try biofuels of
Okay.
some sort, which is better, but I don't know if it's got the same ignition capacity that jet fuel has, whatever that is. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So have you ended up speaking to Steve Turton?
Not yet. He got back in June, and I've been crooked sort of since then, so I've got to
Yeah.
get back in touch with him.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Well, you think I've
considering
totally forgotten about it and can't be bothered. And
who?
but
Him.
yeah,
Oh.
they might
Uh,
think he's just he doesn't care.
no,
But
it's
I want to get back in touch with him.
yeah, if it's not in his diary, he just probably wouldn't remember. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But he does care, Doug.
Oh
Just
no, it's me. He probably thinks I don't care.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
haven't been proactive since he got back in Australia um, after May.
yeah. He does work from an empowerment model, so he's
Mm.
always liked his students to go to him.
See if, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be empowered enough to have done the research, know what their question is, and to
Mm.
him. So I think I'll contact him again anyway, because I'm seriously now thinking that Tasmania might be the wrong move to buy.
Victoria,
Yeah,
but
I have a
sort of
daughter.
not near the coast because the water's going to rise.
Hmm,
Not that high, but
Come to Brunswick.
Brunswick,
Brunswick.
where's that?
I
That's
live in
Victoria.
Brunswick. Yeah.
Brunswick in Melbourne.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Okay, I know Brunswick. Yeah. So I have family in Melbourne, and we have looked at Melbourne, but the climate change refugee places are Orange, which
Oh,
I love. I love Orange in New South Wales, but
true.
it is frightfully expensive.
Is
Like,
it?
yeah, it's as
Everywhere
expensive as
is.
Melbourne.
Yeah, everywhere is now. It's horrible.
Yeah, Toowoomba is another one in Queensland.
Mm,
Tasmania and New Zealand, they're always touted.
yes.
New
But
Zealand would be nice, but yeah, they do
New
have earthquakes
Zealand,
there.
at least New Zealand has
Mm,
manufacturing. One of my concerns with Tassie is that it's got a food bowl, but they're currently in drought, so water is
Mm,
already a problem, and they don't do manufacturing. And of
mm.
course, the island can't hold an influx of people. huh? So with your research, I'm really keen for you to hurry up so I can read it, please.
me too. You
Well,
know, when you,
I've got till I want to finish by March, April next year. I've got till the 3rd of November to finish next year. But if I want to do the PhD in 27, I have to finish in time for it to get examined.
Yes, of
Although
course.
I can qualify to get into a PhD now based on past results.
Yeah.
But this would just help me along a lot easier. And there's also, have you heard about the Southern Ocean oscillation? It's starting to go the other way around, which will release all the carbon back into the atmosphere.
God.
No, so I haven't heard that. Are they talking there like the reversal of the El Nino to an El
No,
Nino
the
or
ocean
drier?
current, the
Okay, so
Southern
the drier
Ocean
system.
currents, is
Yes.
starting to reverse for
Yep.
the first time ever that
Yeah.
we know of, anyway. And
Yeah.
so that's going to release carbon back into the atmosphere.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this really bothers me. Like,
Me too. And I'm surprised the ASW raise this, even the term, climate change refugee, which has been around a long time, but
Mm,
I don't hear much conversation about this at all, and it's
no.
frightening.
Yeah, look, they have done some stuff on eco-social work, but I think it's fairly piecemeal. But
Yes,
this is serious. There is going to be so many displaced people and
there it
communities.
is. Yeah,
Society is going to change.
yeah,
And certainly the scientists in the last three reports, they're talking climate collapse. They're
yeah,
saying that,
Mm,
within whatever the time frame is, the next couple of years, there is no way that we can reduce by 1.5 degrees. There is no
no,
way.
it's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, too late. So David Suzuki's stuff from coming out of Canada, you need to look at that, Doug, because
Yeah,
he was also talking about what's going to happen to people who live in public housing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Uh,
why I'm at the moment, Tess. I'm in public housing. So, and it's an old 1880s cottage,
mm,
not very well insulated and put together. After
yeah.
a couple hundred years, it's not anyway. So it leaks heat and cold and yes, it's it's not good for your health, but it's
Well,
a nice place.
so given that rents are so ridiculously high for people, and it's really difficult for people to find somewhere to rent.
Mm,
They're accepting lower quality all the time. Even people on double incomes, they're
yeah,
accepting
mm,
lower quality standard of living. So this is going to affect, obviously, the most disadvantaged in society first, but it's
yep,
going to go all the way up. And
hmm
mm,
David Suzuki, and I can't remember the author of the other Australian report, but they were saying we need to rely on our communities. We need to be doing the work in communities now. We need to know who is in our community. So this is
yeah,
straight social work stuff. Like we
yep.
need
mm,
to be, because government won't handle this at all. When it
no,
happens, government cannot. So we
But
need
they've
to
got to fund it. They've got to fund community development activities so that we can get the data, the information, and
absolutely.
mobilise for change or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. But while we've got stuff like Israel, Iran, Palestine, America, it's taking our attention away from what's actually happening with climate change.
Yeah,
mm,
It's a very difficult period to navigate, I think, for a lot of people. And
exactly.
yeah, so I'm getting more and more concerned for my children and grandchildren. So
Mm.
where do I buy? Because the grandkids aren't
Move
going to
south,
go
move
anywhere.
south. You've
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
move south.
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, this is one of the reasons I moved from Perth to Melbourne. I mean, there were other factors in that as well, but it did cross my mind that, the climate's generally, well, this is cooler than WA.
yeah,
And it is getting hotter over in WA as well. I was
mm,
up in Geraldton. Christmas a few years ago when I was there was like 48, 49 degrees on Christmas Day. And my friend there told me that last summer it was up to 50 degrees. This
yeah,
is in central Geraldton.
yeah,
yeah,
I'm so glad I left. I can't handle the heat
yeah.
anymore.
One
no,
thing, yeah, the older I've gotten, the less heat tolerant I've become. And I'm sure that
Yeah.
there's something to do with menopause and your skin gets thinner. But yeah, I can't tolerate it.
no,
And
No.
I've got the air conditioning on right now.
Mm,
Yeah, because it's just so bloody hot and it's winter.
yeah,
it's
true.
Yeah,
what 14.3 here in the kitchen. It was 10 yesterday, so it was a bit chill yesterday.
yeah, yeah.
So
We were cool yesterday. I think we were 28.
yeah,
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
you're
So
lucky.
there's a lot of things going on. And
But we actually had some decent rain yesterday, which is um first in a long time. We had about 28 mil in nearly 24 hours.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's pretty
we're
good.
still in a drought, but
mm,
Yeah,
hopefully it'll reach
no.
who needs it.
yeah.
Mm,
Was picking up on that,
Yeah,
like water and droughts, and Tara juxtaposing it to your research topic with the domestic violence. perpetrators who already cannot regulate their own emotions,
Mm-hmm.
you add
Heat,
heat
stress.
exhaustion. Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Or
absolutely.
yeah, they can't get water. And are we going to start seeing things in families where perpetrators will withhold bottles of water from other people in the house,
Yes,
as
exactly.
punishment or as
Yep.
isolation
Yes.
tactics? Yeah,
I
so
think I saw yesterday, New South Wales, uh, um, a minister. It was a news headline or something on one of the news things on the phone. Um, Pay for more water or boil your water. So either pay more or boil your water, for better taste. That's what they're sort of offering in New South Wales at the moment.
so anything with an element in it that you use to boil your water is expensive on the electricity.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so
you
it's a
can't always
no-win.
nuke it in the microwave because that's going to cost as well.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't cost as much
So
as a jug, but then I know that there's a lot of people that they still won't use microwaves. Yeah.
Mm.
yeah,
Isn't this user pays thing? This is neoliberalism in action again.
Yeah,
mm,
There's there's a lot of scholars that say neoliberalism. Well, not just scholars, a lot of people generally say neoliberalism is on its way out. But when we talk about user pays for a whole range of things,
mm.
water being one of them, it's not gone away at all.
No,
I would have been one of those people that said that neoliberalism was on its way out, like that what it cannot continue until Trump was elected. And
True.
and
Yeah.
then Australia and Germany, they followed a really conservative pattern of voting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that neoliberalism is around for a little bit longer than
Alive
mm,
that.
and kicking. Yeah. And what was I going to say? I mean, Australia, in terms of us having a Labor government in, it's really Labor's chance to be innovative, to not just keep following the United States,
yeah,
and time to really, really develop and, do good things, but can't see it happening. They're
no,
too
that
courageous enough.
no,
Yeah, yeah. Well, that goes back to what that environmental report said about we need to be mobilizing in the community.
Yeah,
Can you
exactly.
send me those
Yeah.
reports, Megan?
Yes, yeah. I sent one to my girls, and they all just went, yeah, whatever. Oh, that was the
Yeah.
one from Asia and the Pacific Ocean. And
Hmm.
they, yeah, whatever, mum. Yeah, we don't care about that shit. Yeah, but I do care because I care for them and I care for their children.
Yeah,
So there's
they
that
should be
one.
caring for
There's,
their children.
sorry.
They should be caring for their children.
Yeah, I think, Doug, that I
But it's
have.
just too much, too big, or you just bombard them.
I think because they've heard this from me all my life. Like one of my daughters works for the EPA in Melbourne, the Environmental Protection,
Okay, yeah,
right? So they're sustainably minded anyway, right?
yeah,
But they've heard it for long enough that when I start to mention it, they turn their ears off. Like,
yeah.
oh, no, there's mum again. Like, oh.
Young people are burnt out by this. I mean, and just the living costs for everyone, but
Mm,
particularly for young people, as we've just discussed, the renting situation. I mean, it's just so hard for people. I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
And if
it
you
is.
got a car or a family, like I'm
Yeah.
single. I don't have. I've only
Mm.
got a dog to look after and pay rent and bills and stuff. But if I had a
Same.
family or a car and
Yeah,
or other actual modern um additions, I'll
yeah,
be buggered.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it's
Not
very
not
much.
so
Same.
nice word, but yeah, it'd be just so I could do it. I wouldn't be studying. I'd be working,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is not what I want to do at the moment.
yeah.
Same
Well,
here.
our son lives in our house in Queensland, and he has my car. It's an old car. It's a 10-year-old car, but he drives my car because there's just and he's working. There's no way he can afford
No,
it. Yeah, and we're privileged that we can help out, and we're more than happy to help however we can. But we now have to make really good choices. Like if we can't live there anymore, we need to now be looking at selling that house to use it as a deposit to
Well,
buy
you
down
can
salary.
sell it. Well, you can sell it,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
but
Well,
you won't be able to do that soon.
no,
Not at the price you want.
no. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's all very concerning, but for the three of us and for Anne Marie as well, and she probably won't be jumping in now, I wouldn't think.
No.
Yeah. So what time is it in Queensland? Oh,
Hi.
it's Melbourne. What time are you, Tara? Are you
4:53.
Yeah, okay, so almost 5 o'clock. Yeah, she won't be jumping in. Yeah. We're privileged that we can even do a PhD.
I know, so lucky. I feel so lucky to be doing it because I love doing it. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I've managed to find a situation where I can sustain it for, well, I don't know how long it's going to last, but, you know, I can still work, I can study, so it's okay.
Yeah,
And pay my bills.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the real world impact for all of us, for what we're contributing to the world, even though Tara, you're questioning yours, it will be there. Like domestic violence has to be addressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just can't see the real world impact because you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas we've got objective eyes, you're too subjective. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense.
So
Like even if you got the stats from the hospital intakes of women who have come in for various reasons, and the obvious ones are caused by domestic violence or family violence, even though it might not be called that, but the amount of women that come in compared to blokes in a similar situation, if you could get hold of those sort of stats, would back it up.
True. For a scholarship, you mean, or just?
Oh, either just for your PhD and for a scholarship.
Yeah. So I've just got broad stats, which are the worldwide in
But you
Australia.
could probably get from the health.gov.au. Is that the word? The one? Family and there's a federal government website. Oh, fruitcake.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it would have all that sort of, and also the ABS.
Yes, definitely.
You might have to pay for the ABS. Like it wouldn't be that much.
Okay, it's good to know. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at the ABS much, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's also private scholarship funds. I've never looked at them because I haven't needed to, but like you can get other grants as well just to offset what you're doing. And because domestic violence, it affects everybody in society. Even the people don't think that it affects them, it is affecting them. Yeah, kids are scared. People are scared. They don't want to dob in their next door neighbour when their next door neighbours are, they're quite clearly hitting each other.
I do. I got them kicked out. My neighbours kicked out for it because it just brought up too many other memories I don't need, and so I complained, and they went to tribunal, and then they were homeless or moved on anyway.
So
I should say homeless. They were moved on.
Were they in public housing as well?
Yeah.
But
because it was a rental, it went to the tribunal.
Yeah.
So and that's how it sort of moved on.
Yeah. And it
the
is
dog's
scary.
getting fed at the moment, so there might be some extra noise.
It is scary when, certainly I feel frightened when I'm confronted with domestic violence or community violence. But it is very confronting. Yeah. So it does affect everyone. But Cherubs, we've done an hour. Can you believe that? That's just gone.
That went quick. Yeah.
So you'll be back next week, Tess? Tara?
Yes, I'll put it in my calendar. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Lovely.
And Megan, you have to update your website.
Yes, I know. Thank you. I managed to get it onto LinkedIn.
So is there a sort of like a standing invite we can have through the calendar, a Zoom invite? Because I don't want to, because I got this link from LinkedIn.
Yep. Yes, I can send you the direct link from Zoom, So
Perfect.
Tara, can you just drop your email address into the chat for me
Sure.
so that I've got it?
Chat. Okay.
Are you used to using Teams rather than Zoom?
We use Zoom at Monash, and I use Teams for work, so all good.
Yep,
Have you
okay.
got it?
Yep, I've got it there. So I will just copy that now.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll send you the direct link. All right. Actually, I'll update my blog post because Doug has
Please.
told me I have to.
The second week I've done it.
My goodness. And I do believe that next week I'm going to have something very special to tell you.
Goody.
Oh, how
Something,
exciting.
something that's currently top secret. That, yes, is going to be happening during the week. So I look forward to telling you both.
Oh, we've got the CDU conference next week, so that should finish by 3:30 SA time,
So you're
Central
doing
Time.
that? Are you presenting?
No, I'm not presenting, but I will have a look-see do
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, my supervisor wouldn't allow me to present.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, let somebody else win some awards.
I have to do it next year, apparently.
Yeah, good. It's a wonderful
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I got more awards this year, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Billy, everyone go because it's 5 o'clock
Yeah.
nearly where Tara is.
Everybody be safe. And Doug, I'll drag out those reports to send to you.
Yep. So
Yeah.
good.
Okay. See you, everybody.
Thanks so much. So nice to meet
Bye.
you.
You,
Bye-bye.
Tara.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.